Falls Spring Police, come on, with your hands up, you get shot! Hands! Back her up. Cuff her up. Cuff her up. She's up to something.
You'll never believe what this Florida mom is accused of doing while her children were still inside the house.
I want to hear your side of the story. I want to get it from you because you have the right to tell me what's going on.
I just couldn't do it anymore.
That woman is Denise Malcolm, a 45-year-old mother whose words to detectives would later define this entire case. Coral Springs, Florida, a place that is considered a symbol of warm and safe family life. But behind the doors of an ordinary house, a heartbreaking truth was revealed. A mother acted in a way that forced her son to make the most difficult decision of his life, calling the police to arrest her for what she did to his father.
Where do you think he is when he's out, when he's supposed to be working? Do you have any confirmation that that's true, or?
I found out about someone, which is why we're in separate rooms.
It all began over Labor Day weekend 2024 in the family-friendly city of Coral Springs, Florida. Neighbors say the Malcolms were preparing for a small backyard cookout. Ribs, burgers, music, laughter, the kind of weekend that usually ends with fireworks, not police tape. But that night, her teenage son would be the one to call 911, reporting that his mother had just seriously injured his father.
Open the door, let me see your hands. Come out. Where's your dad? Where's the... Where's your mom at?
Where's mom? Come on.
Coral Springs Police, come outside! Coral Springs Police, come outside! Coral Springs Police, come outside! Coral Springs Police! You're in the house, come outside! Whenever you want to go. Where's your mom at?
Where's mom at?
Moments later, he and his twin brother fled outside, terrified as police units raced to the scene. The call came in just after 7 p.m. A 14-year-old boy told dispatchers he heard loud bangs while listening to music in his room. When he ran toward his parents' bedroom, he saw his mother holding an object resembling a weapon, and his father unresponsive on the floor. So when the police arrived, they called Denise out.
I got shot fired inside the house. Coral Springs Police! Hey, Coral Springs Police! Give me a shield. May I have a shield? There's a female inside. The mom's still inside. Coral Springs Police! Coral Springs Police! Come on with your hands up! You get shot! Come on with your hands up! You get shot!
Bearcat 51.
25. I got two juveniles outside. The mother is still inside.
Do it now! Come on out! Come out to me now! Keep coming out! Do it now! Keep coming out! Turn away from me! Back! Who's inside? Who's got a gun? Hands! Back her up! Cuff her up! She's up to something. They call people out when we need someone to grab her. Cuff her up! Coral Springs Police! Is there anybody else inside the house?
We have anybody in the back?
No, your sons are out.
46.
Yeah, two of them came out. Coral Springs Police! Sir! Is somebody hurt in here? This one.
Still 24. The front door is ajar. One female is out. We're making announcements at the door. We have units in the back. 10-4.
I'm pushing up right now, alright?
Hold the air. We're making entry.
1033 traffic.
Go inside. Go inside. Look, we're just detaining you for right now, okay? So figure out what's going on. Go on the inside.
There's a subject down in the bedroom.
Inside, Rohan Malcolm, 52, lies motionless from what officers describe as a critical injury consistent with a single strike.
Looks like wound to the head.
10-4, wound to the head. Is that you guys in the rear?
Hey guys, do me a favor, get inside for right now. Find shelter. Yeah. Hey, my man, go inside your house. Go inside the house.
The backyard that was supposed to host a family barbecue is now an act of acquire a weapon.
You know who she is, man.
She didn't even want to speak to us, so.
Do you have 14 for her or no?
She didn't want to speak to us.
Penis in all channels,
I'm gonna wait till cops come and see what Sarge wants to do. Can you help him out with the tape for now?
Delta 24, we have any units in the back still?
52,
we all clear the back. Get a unit for 94, message for 38.
The back, proceed security.
Hey, can one of you guys help her out with the tape?
You got a couple Yankee units back here. 10-4, we're going to replace you guys with patrol. Also, any patrolmen on this channel, please bring the crime scene tape up front here to the house.
Any unit that can clear and copy, road 94, 38, 46 on.
Jen, I think you should bring it out further. Look, you could bring it right here. Wrap it around this tree and go around. Come. Bring it. Wrap it around this tree.
10-4.
Put us back on the 38 on our side.
Ma'am, do you have a license on you?
10-4.
Send my phone in the room.
Okay.
Phone on
tape, buddy?
in the room.
Yeah, it's in my car. What's your name?
Oh, quite so.
Can you spell it for me?
33 for now.
D-E-N-I-S-E. Do you have a middle name?
Nicole.
Can you spell it for me?
N-I-C-O.
N-I-C-O-L-E. Your last name?
Malcolm.
Spell it for me.
M-A-L.
M-A-L-C-O-L-M. What's your date of birth?
6479.
6479.
Can you have my boys call their uncle to come in?
We'll let you know what will be going on with them shortly, okay? The last is going to be Malcolm. Mike Alpha Lima, Charlie Oscar Lima Mike. First is going to be Denise, Delta Echo November, India Sierra Echo. Middle initial is going to be November, DOB 0604 1979, black female.
Alright, hey, just make sure you keep an eye on her. Okay?
Yep,
She's moving around and stuff like that.
she's calm.
Just keep an eye on her. Yep, keep an eye on her. You can check on her, say, hey, are you okay? And then that's it. Just make sure she's good back there.
The only thing she asked was about the kids.
You can tell her that the kids are with us.
Yeah.
They're safe.
Yep.
And that's nothing else.
Pretty. Take off.
Huh?
Let's take off.
Yeah.
You want me?
I don't know who lives here that we try to call, but it looks like it might be empty.
Spoken to her at all?
I just got her.
Denise has lost her freedom, but amid the tragedy, there was a ray of hope. Her sons were safe. Later that night, inside the Coral Springs Police Department, detectives begin the questioning. At first, it's small talk, building trust, keeping her calm.
Get the background info, that type of stuff.
Is it your ex-husband?
Not my husband.
But you're separating. Is that correct? You were getting a divorce? Your son told me you were getting a divorce. You hadn't gotten it yet, though. Okay, just wanted to clarify. You got a good kid, by the way. He's a great kid. He really is. He told me a little bit about the history with you guys. Look at me, huh? He told me a little bit about the history. And I'm sorry you had to go through that. Okay, honestly. Honestly, nobody should have to deal with somebody betraying them on a constant basis. He also told me you guys were living separately in the house. How long has that been going on?
Separately, a year and a half.
So you've been living in 2 different rooms for a year and a half. Not before that?
No, not before that.
Okay, because he wasn't sure. Anyway, yeah. He didn't even know you had a gun.
Hmm?
He didn't even know you owned guns. He was like, I've never seen him shoot before. I was taking my kid out at like 10, so I guess it was weird like that. Did you just buy that?
No.
No.
Maybe a year ago.
Oh, you had that long? Just kept it from the kids for their safety?
Yes.
Okay. Denise, talk to me. Look at me. You want to talk to him? We can talk to him.
I'm James, by the way.
He's better looking than I am.
I
Yeah,
should
sorry.
introduce myself before I
That's
came
rude of
in.
me to not
I'm
introduce
James.
you. I'm like, I know he's a good looking guy.
Just got this new kick where I'm growing my hair out like your son, so it's like...
As you can tell, it's to my disdain.
I'm the young one.
I'm the old one. When were you born?
Huh?
What year were you born?
79.
Oh God, I'm still older than everybody. All you young bucks.
I'll take it.
Your watch?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a smartwatch?
Yes.
Okay. Can you do me a favor and give that to him for me? We have to take it from you.
Is that connected to your phone?
No.
Oh.
Is that its own phone number?
No.
Okay. Just want to make
I've
sure.
never seen that one.
Can you shut those off?
I don't know.
Yeah, don't just leave it then.
The second step, and the most important, is her trust.
So, your son didn't tell me if your husband was abusive. I'm just gonna go out and say it. I'm trying to be as cordial as possible, but.
No, he wasn't physically abusive. No.
So you bought the gun a year and a half ago not to protect yourself from him?
No.
Okay.
I don't think it's a year and a half ago, maybe a year ago. I bought the gun.
Who'd you get it from?
Pawn shop.
What kind of gun was it again?
30.
A 380 or 38? Okay. And it was, I saw it for a half a second. It was semi-automatic, right? So it was a, what do you remember what kind it was? Because
Burrito?
I'm sorry?
Burrito? Burrito?
Burma?
Burrito.
Something like that?
I think it's a 38.
Have you ever shot before that you got that gun, or is this the first time you owned one?
The first time I owned one. I've been to the range a couple times.
Yeah.
Step 3, it's time to ask, what happened?
I mean, we already pretty much know, but, you know, I want to hear your side of the story. I want to get it from you because you have a right to tell me what's going on.
I just snapped. I couldn't do it anymore.
What made you upset?
We've been going back and forth. I was gonna move out. He kept saying I'm gonna take the kids away from him. It's better we stay together, but I don't want to live like that.
So what happened tonight that made you, as you put it, snap?
It's just the lies, the constant lies, the constant. You don't want me to move out. You don't want me to leave. You keep saying you want your family, but you don't because you keep doing what you're doing. So we're gonna do we're gonna have a little family thing tomorrow because it's Labor Day. So we went to Sam's, we got meat, we got stuff, and we're gonna
Like a cookout, barbecue? Okay. When did you do that, today?
Yeah. So he came back and all of a sudden he's telling me his friends need him to come and go somewhere, and he's gonna go with his friend Chris. And then I see a bag. If you're going with Chris, why do you need a bag? So the lies just keep coming again and again and again.
What bag?
Yeah, it's almost like a overnight bag.
Like a backpack?
No,
Like a duffel bag?
almost like a carry-on, but a tiny one. Like
Oh.
you went on a business trip and you have the...
Yeah. Did it have an extended handle and all
Yeah,
that?
that type of one.
Gotcha. Okay, so you confront him with that. What happens now?
We just started arguing.
And where were you when this happened? The arguing part.
In the room.
Which
We
room?
found him
I'm sorry?
in the room,
Which room?
the little room.
Which is his room or your room?
Yeah, his room.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
Well, did you bring the gun in with you or did you have to go get it?
I don't know.
You went and got it? Where was it?
It's in my room.
There at your bedroom? Did you keep it locked away somewhere?
Yeah, I have a little, came in a little case and then I keep it in the closet.
What kind of case? Like a little black case? They usually come in like little plastic black cases.
That one.
Yeah.
But then I usually hide it in, I have a lot of stuff packed up in my closet. So I usually just hide it behind the stuff, because nobody goes in my closet.
Like a shelf up high? So that's where it was when you went to go get it?
Yeah, I toss the case in the dirty basket.
The laundry
The
basket?
laundry basket.
Was it loaded already? Yes?
Yes.
You loaded it, like that's how you put it away, you have it loaded. What does that mean, like full magazine in one in the chamber? Like did you have to rack it?
Yeah, I have to rack it.
Now, you might be wondering, why would Denise need to buy a gun? Just because her husband wanted to go on a trip with his friends? But for Denise, it's much more than that. It's much deeper and more complicated.
You mind telling me what made you go get it?
I just felt betrayed. Because last night we were talking happy and the whole family thing, and he always does that. He always makes it seem like we're working on our relationship, and then he just sideswipe it with some BS.
How long has this been going on?
Like 2 years. Almost 2 years.
So you, did he specify anything today that, like you said he was gonna go with his friends, and like at what point did you get mad?
Maybe an hour before everything happened. Because I said we were just planning the barbecue and everything, and then obviously he had this planned it out all along. So the whole barbecue was a lie. So he just made it seem like his friends just called and they're planning some road trip out of town and he's just gonna go for a day or two. What are you talking about? Why you gotta sleep out? I don't understand. So we just started arguing.
And that was about an hour before you got your gun?
Well, that's when he mentioned the trip, that he's gonna go. So we just started arguing from then, but it didn't get heated until like an hour later when I realized he was serious. I thought he was serious, he was going.
So were you in his room When you found out he was serious? When you realized it anyway?
The whole conversation was in his room. We were in the kitchen, in my room, in his room.
But once you realized he was serious,
We were in his room.
and that's when you walked out and went to your bedroom and got the gun? So tell me what happens when you walk back in.
Nothing.
Well,
I just pulled the trigger.
how many times?
I don't know. Felt like a lot.
More than 2?
Yes.
When the cops showed up and started giving you commands, they heard one more pop, one more loud bang. What was that? Denise, I know what it is. I just need you to get it off your chest. Look at me. Don't let it eat you up. Get it off your chest. You'll sleep better. You'll live better. Talk to me. Look at me. Denise. Hey. Look at me. I'm right here. Hey. Tell me.
You shouldn't have lied. You should just let us divorce.
But why the last shot? Was he... Did he say something to you that really pissed you off at the last time? Where'd you shoot him? It's okay, you can tell us. Where'd you shoot? Was it in the back of the head? I'm sorry, couldn't hear you.
I guess so.
But what made everyone shudder even more was when Denise admitted she had intended to hurt one more person.
I heard him yelling. I just froze.
That pissed you off again? So that last shot was supposed to be for you, but you pointed it at him instead because he was yelling? Tell me. You tell me in your own words. Don't let me guess at this. I don't want to guess. It's okay. We're almost done. Let's just get this out and over with. Hang in there, okay? Couple more minutes. Was he on the ground when you shot him the last time?
Yeah, he was on the ground.
Was he on his stomach or on his back?
He was on his back.
Okay. And when you shot him that last time, where did you shoot him? Look at me. It stopped you from and it pushed you to shoot him again. What did he say to you? It does matter. Every little bit matters.
It's okay. I did it.
I understand, but it does matter, honey. It does matter.
I didn't even say anything.
How do I know that if you don't tell me everything? Because if I know this
heard the
much,
noise, they didn't see anything.
but if they were in the living room, the
And then they
living
were-
room's right there.
They didn't see it.
Can you answer this for me, Denise? Were you outside the room or inside the room when you shot him?
Just into the door.
And did you ever go into the room?
Went in and closed the door behind me.
Okay. So understand that there's shell casings on the outside of the bedroom, and then there's shell casings on the inside.
Yeah, so I got the doorway and I stepped in and closed the door.
Okay. So how close were you when you shot him the last time?
Same distance. I guess where you are, from where I am.
Okay. Did you shoot him in the head?
I guess.
It's not a guess. You would know.
I guess so.
It's either yes or no, Denise. Did you stand over him and shoot him in the head? It's not going to change anything.
I didn't stand up. I was where you are.
And you're aiming towards his head? Sweetie, it's not going to change anything. I just want you to understand that.
But it doesn't change anything, and why you keep going.
Because I want to hear the truth. And I want to hear it come out of your
I
mouth.
already know the truth.
Okay.
I already know.
Did he hit you at all?
No, not till now.
What about in the past?
He's not an abusive person, and he hit it. It's not like a beat up or anything. It would be more like a toss up or something. But he's never like come at me and hit me and beat me up or anything like that. No.
What about tonight?
No, we're just arguing.
Okay.
Yeah, please hands up.
Okay. Were you angry? Which is why you went to go get your gun? Describe me what your emotions are.
Betrayed.
And I think you have every right to feel that way. I would be betrayed too. Did you feel better after you shot him? No? Did you feel somewhat relieved? 'Cause this is a man that you have children with, correct? And this is a man that I know you love, because as much as you want to, like I always tell people, when you have kids with someone, whether you want to love them or not, you can't help it, because he gave you two handsome boys.
He did.
He truly did.
He did.
How do you feel right now?
I'm worried for my sons.
In what way?
They should have been there. I wish they weren't there.
I know. Where's the gun at? Where'd you put the gun?
I think when he told me to come hold my hands up, I think I put it on the desk in the room.
Okay.
I think so.
And you came out and you were apprehended by the police? Okay. And where were your boys at that point?
I don't know, because I locked the door behind me. When I was in the room, the door was locked, so I don't want to be guessing where they were.
Okay. Was there anyone else in the house other than the four of you? And you lived there with your two sons and your husband, correct?
Yeah.
Does your husband ever like leave and stay long periods of time, or go out for 2 days or 3 days and then come back home?
No, he'll stay all day sometimes. Pretend he has to go to work and pick something at work, or his friends call him to do something.
What does he do for work?
IT.
And where do you think he is when he's out, when he's supposed to be working?
Another woman.
Do you have any confirmation that that's true, or?
I found out about someone, which is why we were in separate rooms.
I know emotions can overwhelm reason when an affair occurs, but the chilling thing is, killing your husband and the father of your child, who just happened to be home at the time, is never an acceptable excuse.
So tonight, did you mention anything about infidelity tonight during your argument?
Yes.
And what did he say?
He said he was just gonna go hang out with his friends.
And did you believe that? What did you say to him?
He was lying.
And what did he say to you?
Just a true story.
He didn't say that did he tell you these friends he was going to go hang out with?
Huh?
Did he tell you the friends that he was going with? Or?
He did. His friend had a birthday dinner recently. We were all supposed to go, but I didn't go. I didn't feel like I let him and the boys go. That was Sunday. So he was claiming it's the same friend still celebrating his birthday and was going to go to Port St. Lucie.
Do you still think the same girl is around? Or do you think it's someone new?
I think it's her.
Have you ever met her in person?
No.
Just talked to her on the phone? And does he have, I call it a throwdown phone. Does he have a throwdown phone?
He has his personal phone and his work phone.
And do you believe that he's using his personal phone or his work phone to meet up with this girl?
His personal phone.
And when you confronted him tonight again about infidelity, what did he deny it?
He did.
But you didn't believe him?
No.
And then you felt betrayed?
I did.
Because he pretty much told you a story again, another story.
How do you just want to know? Why plan the cookout? Why plan all these things and then come an hour later to tell me your friend is going to Port St. Lucie? That was planned. That didn't just pop up out of nowhere. You had it all planned. So you had no plans of doing any cookout or barbecue. It was all a lie.
Yeah? Do you feel stupid?
I did.
And you're a little bit upset at him? Because you felt...
I keep believing every time he comes with this crap.
Yeah. He's telling you a dream, or trying to sell you a dream, and you're unfortunately falling back into the trap. And what's your husband's name?
Rohan. Call him Ronnie.
Ronnie? Did Ronnie know you had a gun?
He believed me. I didn't show it to him.
So when you walked out of the room the first time and went into your room to get your gun, did you tell him you were going to go get it?
No.
And then when you appeared with it, did you say anything to him?
I just told him I'd had enough. I said enough.
You've had enough. And you're tired.
The story ends in loss. 2 children are now without a parent, one passed, one in prison. Denise, originally charged with intentional harm, later pleaded guilty to a reduced charge of second-degree unlawful death. She will serve 21 years in prison. The story ends in loss. Rohan, a man known for his smile and kindness, leaves a void that can never be filled, his family shared. We mourn the loss of Rohan Malcolm, who was tragically taken from us in an act that shocked the entire community. Denise has now served 275 days of her sentence. Their children are in the care of a guardian, and she was ordered to pay $23,500 in restitution. One home, one gun, 4 lives destroyed. Follow MOPD for more true crime documentaries that tell the real stories behind the crime. Hit like, subscribe, and stay curious. Before we wrap up, please remember that this documentary is made to inform and reflect, not to glorify or exploit. Every detail you've seen is based on real records, told with care and respect for those involved. The aim is understanding, not judgment.